which is you paying. That's it, right? That's the big surprise.
That is not it. Trust me.
I'm just drawing a blank.
Jason in Tampa, Florida. Hello?
Yes, hi. Can you hear me?
Hi.
Yes, we can. Hi.
I have a quick question about strong atheism versus weak atheism.
Mhm.
I'm trying to kind of better define my position, and my question is, for those of you who host the show, what position do you guys take, and do you think that strong atheism is actually justifiable?
I think that strong atheism, and to define the terms, a strong atheist is one who basically claims with certainty that there is no God, versus a weak atheist who simply says that it's basically open to doubt. Would that be a fair way to put it?
Yeah, I guess so. You could say a strong atheist says there is no God, and a weak atheist says I don't believe in God.
Yeah, basically.
Right.
Right, that's how I understand it.
Richard Dawkins would be a weak atheist. I mean, you know, people think of him as this sort of, I might say, fire and brimstone kind of atheist, the spearhead of the terrifying new atheist movement. And yet Richard Dawkins in The God Delusion has a passage where he enumerates the possible positions where one is strong Christian, and then it goes up to 7 where it's strong atheist.
Right.
You know, absolutely convinced. And he puts himself in category 6.
Right.
Saying, you know, I'm fairly convinced there is no God, but I could be wrong.
Yeah.
And I'm pleased to be in Richard Dawkins' camp on that one.
Yeah. I would.
Can I ask? Would you guys both say that you're both weak atheists based on what you just said?
Well, here's how I would.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah. Well, I would say this. In a general sense, I would describe myself. When defending atheism, I will take the weak atheist position, like on this program, because I think it is sufficient to defend atheism. Depending on the sort of God I am presented with, and remember, I've said several times on this show, we can only respond to the claims we get from theists, right? So if a theist, or we'll say theist in a general sense, some guy who says, I worship the sun is my God, right? Okay, well, I can look at that and I can say, all right, well, there's the sun, so it pretty clearly exists. So in that regard, I might be borderline theist in regards to the existence of that God. Now, I may disagree with the sun worshiper that the sun is in any way divine or worthy of being worshipped, but I can at least look up and say, yeah, well, it's up there. If I get a definition of a God, let's say the Christian God, who is defined in internally contradictory ways. For example, well, he's both omniscient and omnipotent, which don't work together. Not only do those two things not work together, but omnipotence contradicts itself. So anything that contains an internal contradiction cannot exist. QED, the Christian God, does not exist. So where the Christian God is concerned, I'm a strong atheist.
So
But if you want to talk
definition
about
of God.
But if you want to talk about Aristotle's, vague prime mover or what have you, I would be a weak atheist in terms of, or the deistic God or what have you. Or some other sort of definition of God that does not necessarily contain all these internally contradictory elements. Then yeah.
Yeah, and I would say
I was going to just say I talked over you there for a second, and what did you ask me? I'm sorry.
Oh, I just asked whether you were saying that it really depends on your definition of God, right? Whether you're strong or weak.
Yeah,
sure.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I was having a conversation at a Center for Inquiry meeting here in Tampa on Saturday, and we were talking about the definitions of atheism and agnosticism. And when we asked each other, where do you all stand, I think there was pretty much a consensus that everyone thought the most intellectually honest answer in the general term of God and the existence of God was a weak atheistic stance rather than a strong atheistic stance.
Okay, well, hope we helped. We got 3 minutes left, and both these calls on the line look like I ought to get to them.
Thank you, Jason.
Thanks for calling, and I'm going
Good
to
points,
have to
good
ask that both Mark and George be pretty quick about their business. Mark in Round Rock, what's up?
Hey, I'll be real quick. Hi, my name is Mark. I've been an atheist for about 10 years.
Okay.
And I just wanted to let you guys know, and maybe your viewers know, that some of us atheists have gotten together, including Mr. Taylor and Joe Semecki, who used to be there on the show, to work together to start the Atheist Helping the Homeless.
Does this group have a website?
Actually, yeah, you can either go to just YouTube and just Atheist Helping the Homeless, and then he's worked with Brian Sapient to get up a website, and I apologize, I can't remember that one off the top of my head.
Fair enough. Well, maybe
those are all fine people.
Yeah, great. Well, we'll tell you what to do. As soon as you get some more detailed information about that, email it to the TV show email, and we'll do a blog entry about it because we got a pretty big, busy blog, and that can be a way to let people know. Okay?
Fair enough. Thanks for getting me in.
Thank you.
atheistexperience.blogspot.com.
Right on.
Thanks for calling, and this is going to be our last caller today.
Yeah.
George in Greece, the actual Greece. Is that you?
Yes, hello.
Hello. We don't have much time, George, so...
Yeah. No, I'm going to be quite quick. It's regarding, I'm going to bring up what God went on you. It's you hear a lot of people talking about how Hitler was an atheist and all that stuff. But if you actually look at the way it's all done, spiritual beliefs in Germany were more like different, like, and I can't really explain it right now. It's going to take too much time. I think we better cut it down. Well, have a good week, guys.
Oh, thanks. Okay. Thanks a lot. Sorry.
Thanks.
Sorry we had to keep it so short.
Email tv@atheist-community.org if you didn't get on today. That's our crew, and it looks like
awesome
that's
crew.
Our show.
There they are.
Awesome crew.
And I'm pointing the wrong way.
Forgot the modifier.
Yes, there. Hi, guys. Hi, gang.
Awesome
Hi, Shelly. Hey,
Look
everybody.
at those people.
Yes.
They don't stay on screen long enough, but hey. We'll see you at Threadgills, everybody. And
this had better be good, Russell. I'm telling you.
Thanks for making this a great show. Bye, everyone.
Should we do our old sign-off?
Yep. Love rings. There aren't any.
Yes. And Brian Steeksma is our man.